Back to ACL's Call of Duty Ghost League action. I am in Maniac, and what a start to tonight's games. We've got Curse, our second-seeded team, coming into this competition up against our eighth-seeded team coming in, now sixth, Impulse. Impulse coming away with the win there in what is arguably one of Curse's favourite maps in game types. We usually see vetoed, which, probably they haven't had enough practice in that these days because people just keep vetoing it on them. But of course, credit to Impulse. They came together very, very well to take out that first map here in this best of 5. However, S&D on Freight, we're seeing our man here, Ridicule, starting things off with the scope to take down Dans from Team Curse. Brownie, of course, does have the bomb in hand. He's going to be our OBJ player, rotating here towards the B plant. Now, he's going to be looking around. He does have backup there, and he's going to be putting it down. So we're going to switch Oracle mode on here, just in case we do see any of those players from Team Curse spot this player. However, we did see in the background as well, Rampage taking off, and that is a player in the distance coming towards this B plant. They obviously know where it is, and just under 30 seconds left, they have to make a move. We see Issei able to get the kill on Ridicule in the background. He's going to be rotating through here as well. Quickly jump over to Den's damage as well. Spots the player, however, not going to happen, so it's all up to Issei here. He does spot the player, gets the tags on, but it's not going to be enough, and with under 15 seconds left in this round, it's just not going to happen. So we're going to be seeing this this first round at least go to the team of Impulse. Now, I almost thought I was going to speak too soon. He does spot that next player. He is able to get the kill there, so it was nice work there to at least take down 2 of those players. However, we are going to be seeing the first one go to the team of Impulse. And, as I said, and I mentioned previously, this is really interesting to see. Obviously, Curse a favourite. I have mentioned their achievements in the past, obviously going over to the Call of Duty champs, repping Australia over there, and they have played very, very well. Just trying to see what's happening here. We may have host issues again, so we'll just try and figure this out. Bear with us, folks. However, as I was just saying, Curse have been playing very dominantly in past competitions. However, of course, they didn't play at ACL Sydney, which is quite unfortunate, and they've come into this league now, obviously trying to prove that they are still the best. However, Impulse coming back very, very strong and showing that even though they may be the underdogs, they're not to be underrated in this competition. And of course, as we have previously mentioned, the team of Curse were on a 100% win streak, so that was their first map dropped here in ACL's Call of Duty Ghost League competition. Now, don't forget, guys, just a quick reminder, we are in week 2. After 6 more weeks, we're going to be seeing the top 4 teams by win-loss ratio go through to our playoffs. So that's going to be very interesting and exciting stuff. And this here is our last Call of Duty Ghost tournament here we're going to be hosting at ACL. So, of course, all of these teams are vying to be crowned the final, the last, the biggest and best champions of Call of Duty Ghost before we bring in and welcome Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So we're going to be having this next game starting very soon. Once again, we apologize for the delay, guys. We're just seeing some host issues here. We're going to get them sorted as soon as humanly possible. So once again, we are going to have to go to a quick break, but never fear, we'll be right back with S&D on Freight. Don't go anywhere. Guys and girls, welcome back to ACL's Call of Duty Ghost League action. Once again, I'm in Maniac, hopefully bringing you all of the awesome action here from our competition. We're going to be seeing S&D on Freight happening here, and we have the team of Curse up against Impulse, and we saw Impulse able to walk away with that first round win. Now, unfortunately, there was a little bit of host issues, so we did have to restart it, but we're going to be getting things back underway. So keep an eye on the scoreboard, folks. Even though it says 0-0, it's actually going to be the team of Impulse in the lead at the moment, and we're seeing Excite in this second round get dropped very quickly. We're seeing damage here with the thermal hybrid, and he's going to be looking towards the doorway here. Now, there are a couple of players up the back there, so they're not going to be really pushing through. Let's check out the bomb carrier. Dan's here being very sneaky. He's just watching that doorway come up, making sure he's safe, running across now. And we do have just under 50 seconds left. Still plenty of time here in this S&D match. Playing very cautiously as you would. However, they do have a player up. Now, those shots came out, not quite sure where they were, but Issei knew where they were. Able to get the two-piece there on Brownie and Ridicule. Some nice work. It's all up to Lakey now. Now, you know that the bomb was put down at A. However, he's full red at the moment. It's going to be all wrapped up there as Dens is going to take him down for the last kill there. No one from Curse dropped in that game. And as you see here, like too easy with that Remington. Able to finish it off really quickly. So no one from Curse was killed in that first round. Now that is going to be tying things up at 1 apiece here for this Impulse squad. Now obviously Impulse are riding the wave here of their last victory, taking out that domination on Strike Zone match. Now we're going to be seeing a bomb in the hands of Brownie now for this team of Impulse. Let's see what they can do on the aggression here. Now he does have his team obviously going out and getting the first kill there on damage. That was Lakey able to pick up that first one. We'll quickly cross to him now. He's got the Vector out and he's going to be rotating towards the back of this map here. Now there is a player, as you can see, will switch on Oracle mode just around the corner. Is he going to spot him? Yes, he does. Too easy. Nice work by Lakey there to take down Rampage. So now it is all up to Dens at the moment, and that bomb has been planted. Now we're just watching him. It is Lakey, Brownie, and Ridicule up against Dens here. It's all down to my man. Now this guy, if anyone can pull off a 1v3, it's going to be him. However, he couldn't even finish off a 1v1 there, unfortunately, as Brownie was ready for him. Lying down, cruising, too easy for him. So Brownie's going to pick up that final kill there on Dens to give them the lead here in this S&D match, 2-1. Oh, sorry. Make that, yeah, sorry, 2-1. That's right. Getting confused here. So S&D on Freight, 2-1. We're going to be seeing Impulse taking the early lead. And again, this is probably a little bit interesting to many players out there. And I know for the punters out there, they might be losing some money because I really expected this Curse squad to show up with a lot more dominant performance. Now, of course, they could be just warming up. And as I say that, Issei does, of course, get first blood in there with a nice headshot on Excite. Going to be throwing that nade out as well. He's going to be jumping through the carriage. Now, we're going to be seeing where this bomb carrier of Rampage is looking here. Obviously, they're just pushing up, taking their time. He doesn't actually spot that play, obviously, with Oracle mode. We see what these guys cannot. Getting the long distance nade out there. They're going to be most probably pushing towards this A plan, as you most likely see here on S&D on Freight. Now his shot's off in the background. We'll see where this action is happening. I'm with Brownie. A lot of smoke around at the moment, and he was under a bit of pressure there. However, there's no shots hitting him at the moment. No tags happening. A little bit of a stale here at the moment with 35 seconds on the clock. Damage knows there's a player up there. However, as we can see with Oracle mode, there's going to be a player in the building opposite him as well. Issei able to get another kill there to take down Lakey. So we're crossing over to him. And obviously with the AR out, he's going to be looking across the map. But in the background, Damage able to take down Brownie as well. So it was just too easy for these guys. Now Curse in a really good position here, 4 versus 1. Now I'm over with Ridicule. That bomb, of course, has been planted. Now he's under a lot of pressure here, and it was just too easy for these guys of Curse to come through, and they have now tied things up 2-2 here in this S&D on Freight match. And once again, you know, even though they were able to get that point Curse, still interesting to see that Impulse are basically going kill for kill there. And as you see, look at the scoreboard there. Now, the kills are obviously going a lot more in Curse's favor at the beginning of this, but don't forget that Impulse had a very, very strong start before we unfortunately had to restart this map. So we're seeing Brownie is our dedicated OBJ player, once again in hands of the bomb, running towards the middle of the map here. Excite though, running point way up and able to get that first kill on Rampage. That is a ballsy move, and he's going to be holding control here. Now we're going to be seeing there's a couple of players up the back, as you usually see, looking towards that B plant, and there is going to be a player on the far side. We're going to see who that's Issei, looking towards the A plant, and we're going to be seeing where Brownie's going. He's still looking towards that A. However, from this position here, he can really go either way, and in fact, it looks like he's going to be rotating around to B. I've switched on that Oracle mode once again, so we can just see what the other team here of Curse are getting up to. Now, there is that one player at the back. Ridicule's coming in here to most probably back up Brownie. Now, as you see, he is going to be in the same building there. That's going to be a smoke going out there, so he's going to be rushing towards B. We'll quickly jump over to the player. Den's up the back here. Now, we're probably going to be seeing Brownie running up towards B. Let's quickly jump back, see where he's at. No, he's actually decided to switch back around, go towards the A plane here, which is really good to mix things up. However, he did see Lakey get dropped in the background, so he's a little bit hesitant. With 15 seconds left, though, he needs to make a move. There is a player coming towards him. He is going to be shut down, so we're going to be seeing time run out here for this squad. It was nice work there by Ridicule to take that kill in the background as well. However, it's just not going to happen, and Curse now are going to walk away with the lead, taking that round down. So we're going to be seeing it's 3-2, and as you saw there, it was just too easy there for Damage to clean things up. Now, obviously, time running out. They had to make a move, but they just didn't get those kills, and unfortunately, weren't able to watch their back. So Curse do have the lead here, 3-2 rather, and we're going to be seeing the guys from Impulse now. And, sorry, make that Curse on the aggression here. Dan's now the OBJ player. Before, we were seeing Rampage with the bomb in hand rushing up. However, it is going to be Dan. So it'll be interesting. He is, in fact, going to be going for the sneaky play here, potentially. He could be just watching his back. Now, we'll jump over to the guys at Impulse to see where they're going. Brownie with the thermal, over with Ridicule as well with the thermal, rocking these ARs. However, Excite getting the kill on Rampage there with the Vector, so we'll quickly jump over to him. He's 3 for 3 at the moment. There were shots ringing out. He's got a player in there with him at the moment. Lakey able to take down Curse in the background, so it's up to Dens and Damage, the duo. And as I say that, Dens was dropped, and he did have the bomb in hand. So it's up to Damage. He does get the kill there on Excite. No, he didn't spot the player. Let's switch off Oracle mode, see what he sees. It doesn't matter, though, as Lakey's going to get the quick kill to clean things up on Damage. Now, that's going to tie things up 3 apiece. And this is an amazing game so far. Even though all those delays that did happen, those few host changes, we are able to get this awesome series going. Now, we saw it was only a 4-point victory to Impulse in that first game of domination on Strike Zone. No one predicted them to have that. However, they were able to walk away with a win. And now here they are going point for point with one of the best teams in Australia. This is just amazing stuff. So we are going to be seeing the team of Impulse on the aggression here. Now, they have been playing very successfully. Excite there, on point there for Brownie. As the smoke goes out, they're going to be rushing towards A. Now, these guys have been calm and collected, very patient, taking their time, and that's what they've been rewarded with. However, we just saw Brownie doing the ruthless charge, and he is rewarded as Dens and Issei were able to take down Excite and Lakey, respectively. So it is now just Issei, though, up against Ridicule and Brownie. I'm going to quickly stay on Brownie for the moment. He does have the bomb in hand, and he is going to be going potentially for this B plan. I dare say that's what's going to be happening. Quickly jump over to Ridicule, is looking towards A. Now, they're both rotating around, and this is what you want to see. Now, let's look at things through the eyes of Issei. What it is going to be the death of Ridicule. He needs to be very careful now, and I dare say you are going to be seeing Issei playing it very cool. However, that bomb is now down. He knows where it's at. He's ready to rumble. Now, of course, we are going to see 45 seconds left, and that's what he's got to move. He spots the player, gets the tags out, pressure's on here, spots him going up towards the back. He knows he's there. This is a challenge. Oracle mode on to see what he sees. Oh, risky. And no, Issei just popping out at the wrong moment. Brownie able to clutch that kill. And you saw there, he was 4 red for a moment. And he got the nice shots out. He was able, just that one little bullet. Now, if you've ever seen the movie Wanted, he is out of it because he's bending bullets to able to get that last one to contact. Now, your scoreboard says 3-3. However, it is now 4-3 in the favor of Impulse due to, of course, that little host issue we had at the beginning of this series. So, Impulse taking the lead here. And if they are able to somehow clutch this victory, they are a 2-0 lead in a best of 5 up against Curse. This is just amazing. I don't think anyone predicted this, and however, we are with Rampage. Does spot the player coming around the corner, but doesn't spot the next one. That was Excite, able to take the kill there to take him out. However, look in the background. Cursed were dropped left, right, and center as Dens is the only one alive. Now, there is a player around that corner. However, none of those shots were able to ring out, and it looks like there is going to be a flank coming back on him, and it's going to be interesting. And no, he is finally able to finish that up there. So Dens getting the kill on Excite. So we're now seeing a 1 versus 1 situation of Lakey versus Dens, and this is where the pressure is on, folks. Obviously, Dens sees the bomb straight ahead of him. Of course, it's not in a very good position, though. Now, Lakey's still looking towards the carriage here. He's not going to be able to see him for a little moment here. However, that might change as things are going to... Yes, he does spot him. So he's full red at the moment. Let's see what Lakey's doing. Is he going for the chase? He's actually running away from him at the moment. Let's cross back to Dens. He does have the bomb in hand, but with just under 10 seconds left, it's not going to matter. Lakey just has to stay alive here. We're going to be watching him, and he is running away towards B. Last 6 seconds, and it looks like these guys aren't going to spot each other. So it is nice work by Lakey there to stay alive. And look at that scoreline now, 4-3, aka 5-3, as we see the team of Impulse now only 1 point away here in this S&D on Freight match from taking a second map off Curse. That is just unheard of in our competition so far. Obviously, Curse came into this 6-0 sweep they were going on. So it's really interesting to see one of our lowest seeded team to bring it huge here. And Lakey and Brownie are still bringing the pain to take down Damage and Issei respectively. And a very quick plant here for Brownie. It was nice work. We're still with him as the plant does go down. It's all up to Dens. Dens needs to keep his team alive here in this final map here, or potentially final map. And we see a team kill in the background, Ridicule on Brownie there. So it doesn't really matter though. Dens on his own, well, it could matter. Dens could still go huge here with just under 25 seconds left. He's going to go for the defuse here. Let's see. There is a player over on the train, but it's not going to matter. Lakey's going to finish things off here. And that is going to be a 6-3 victory to the team of Impulse. They have now taken down Curse 2 maps to 0. This next map, Blitz on Freight, we're going to be returning back to the same map. We could very well be seeing Curse lose their first game in this competition so far. So, look, that's it there. We're seeing game over. Impulse taking out that second game. Now, guys, and for those of you playing at home, let us know what you think of that. I know that that was an upset victory, and it was very interesting, really, to see that Impulse walked away with that. Curse, of course, you know, they came into it very confident in a 6-0 fashion. They were leading in a 6-0 fashion into this competition. They were looking very, very strong. However, 2-0 down now in this best of 5 series. This third map could be the last one of this series. So, guys, in a moment, we're going to be returning back to Freight. We're going to be seeing Curse versus Impulse, where Impulse are up 2-0 in the series. So, Blitz versus Freight up next. Don't go anywhere.